display flex where we had, for example, a square like this one, as you see it here. Maybe make it white. We had a square like the one which you see here, and this square here, when we have, for example, some text inside here. Let me just say that we have a text here. Let me just maybe put a word like text. Normally it just aligns itself like this, but now if we want to bring this text in the center here, what do we say? We normally give it, for example, we come here and we say display flex, then we come and we give it align items, and you say display flex comes like this, then align items, let me first make it here, then align items. It's misbehaving here. Align items, center, then we give it another one called justify content. When you say align item center, it comes here. You see, it comes here, as you see it here. Align items center, then justify content center. When you say justify content center, justify content center, it comes here. You see, this text here comes here in the middle of this square. So maybe you understood. I hope you understood what we covered in our previous lesson. This was what we studied on this day here, day 8. When you go back and you check. So today it is day 9, as you see, and day 9 today we are going to study about font size, font weight, font family, and we want to study about box shadow and border-radius. Box shadow and border-radius. Okay, as you see it here. So this is what we are going to study today in this next lesson. As you see it here, this is how it's going to be. This is what we are going to study. Okay, so in this next lesson here, what is font size? Font size, as you see, we shall have multiple texts. I want to explain each and every item here that you see it. Now font size is, we have normal text, as you can see. We can have, for example, a normal text here. But now the font size, we just give it, for example, we have the range that we have been having. So this the measurements we used in forming those squares and forming those rectangles, as you saw, and forming those squares, as you saw, Those are the same measurements we give here. So you can maybe just it is the same. It is you can give, for example, a text can be in a certain div, then you just give it, for example, then you say maybe that text you want it to be like one rem, or you can even give it 1 pixel. You can give it anything that you want. You can even give it 2 rem, 2 rem. You can give it any of the measurements that you want. The normal text. The larger the number of measurements you give it, the bigger the text becomes. So if I give the text, for example, and I give it, for example, like 12 rem, it is going to be extremely very big and very huge. So the measurements of the text is the same. Yes, it's the same thing like we have been doing in the past on our squares. Okay, on our containers. Okay, so font weight. What is font weight? Font weight, this one you see it here. It is the boldness. This one, even if I bring it here, you have understood it. This one you have understood it. Now, font weight. What is font weight? Font weight is the boldness. This one here is the boldness of the text. This one here is just the size of the text. This text font size here is just the size. It can be, the text can be, for example, I can have, let me just give you an example here. That you can have, for example, a very big text like this is a ball, and you have a very huge text as you see it here. It is very big like this. It is very big and gigantic like this. But when it is not bold, this is just big. It can even be like 12 rem or 13 rem. This one is just text size. The text size, it is like this. But now making this text bold when it is thick and black, we now use font weight. Have you understood? We use font weight. Font weight will have measurements which come, for example, where they have like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So all these measurements you see here, the bigger the measurements you put, I can even put like 600, the thicker this text becomes. So the lighter the lighter the text is, then the lighter the font weight is. So by default there is a certain font weight they give these texts here on the browser. It's maybe like 100, but as you see it here, it's not very bold as you expect it to be. It is just by default font like this one here, 100. But these ones here, the bigger, the larger you go, the bigger the text becomes. Okay. So at least you have understood that font weight is the boldness of the text. Okay. So we have another one. It is called font family. Font family. So what is font family? Font family here, the one you're seeing here, is font family. These are the styles of all the handwriting. I can even maybe put it here. The handwriting of the text. So have you seen people, everybody in the world has their own handwriting or their own signatures. So the style at which you use to write a text is that font family which is there. So you'll find someone having a text which is written, for example, like this is a board, is written like this. Someone else writes it like this. I come here, I want to show you something. Come here, there's something I want to show you. I want to show you something. You see someone having, for example, something like this. Like this. And this is the board. For him, this is how he writes. Then someone else has something like this. Someone has something like this. This is a board. This is how he writes. Then you find someone that for them they write it like this. This is a board. This is how he writes it. Then you find someone writing it in cursive, in cursive handwriting. You know what they call cursive? Cursive, the cursive text. The cursive text, the one which has those sleeping letters. The cursive text. So all that type of handwriting that people have is what they call is the what? Is the font family. So we can use the system fonts. You see, when you go, for example, and open Microsoft Word, there's normally some type of fonts which they normally give you. For example, I can say, when you go and open Microsoft Word, they'll give you a lot of fonts. They'll give you New Times Roman. You know New Times Roman? New Times Roman. They'll give you cursive. They'll give you a lot of fonts. So you just choose the type of font you want. Also here in the browser, we can also put the types of fonts that we want. We can just choose the one we want the browser to have. So that one we style it as font family. It is font family. Okay. So that is how it is. Okay. So we are going to study something else. It is the box shadow. In the box shadow, this is a shadow. This is a shadow. This is a shadow. This is a shadow. Shadow outside the box. Now these shadows here, there's a way they make the box look very, very nice looking and attractive as you see it. Those shadows, when they're outside the box, there's a way they make the box to look very good. I can have like this small box here as you see it here, but when I put a shadow here and a shadow outside here and a shadow outside here, you will see it looking more nice looking and very, very attractive. When someone sees it with some text inside it, it looks very good. So when you put a box shadow outside, it makes the square to look very good. So we are going to look at that also, and we're going to look at what we call border radius. And I'm also going to explain border radius. What is border radius? Border radius, let me bring it here. Border radius, this border radius here is the roundness, the level of roundness. Level of roundness. This is the level of roundness of a shape. This is the level of roundness of a shape. This is border radius. This is border radius. This is the level of roundness of a shape. It can be can be a circle. A circle is too round. A circle, that one is too round. A circle, that one is too round. It can be a square. We are going to look at this. We are going to look at this. It can be even a rectangle. Okay? Okay. So, at least this is what you're going to study in today's class, as you see it here. In day 10, that is after this class here. In day 10, we shall study about Clip-Path. Clip-Path. We shall study about Clip-Path in day 10. Here. And we shall also in day 11. In day 11, we shall study about cards. Day 11, we shall study about cards. About web cards. Web cards. By this level here, you would have reached almost, I say, like one of the best levels that you can reach. So, by day 11, we shall study web cards, and day 10 we are going to study. Day 10 we are going to study Clip-Path. Day 11 we are going to study web cards. So I want you to be knowing this. Day 9 we are going to study this. So members, if you really like this content, I would like you to take some initiative and you hit the subscribe button there, so that you don't miss any of the coming episodes. The moment I release them, you can get an easy notification and you get the episode when it comes, when it reaches your machine there. Okay? Okay. So this is what we're going to cover today in day 9. Okay? Okay. So you come here, you're going to come here. Now lessons here. And I put a new folder. I call it day 9. I call it lesson for day 9. As you see it here, lesson for day 9. I open here with the code here, so you can see here. So when you see here, they're going to, now we come here, we open very well. At least now you are, I know right now you are pro. I come here, I say index.html. Okay, it's there, it's loading. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's coming. So it is here. So I come here, I say style dot CSS. Okay, it is there. Okay, it is there. So I come here. I told you we press shift. I told you we press shift and the button for 1. Button which has 1. Which has 1. Together. Type them together. Type them together. Press them at the same time. Okay. So I cover this and I press shift and 1. This will be that option at the same time. Then I tap there. This will be the skeleton framework of HTML already made for me. I don't need to write there doc type, HTML language, head. All that is irrelevant at the moment. Everything is made for me here. So now I come here, I link this the CSS. I say link the CSS style.css there. So I come here very well. Now I'm teaching you the basics. Now we are going to move a little bit fast. So I come here, even before I can do anything else, I first make browser reset. browser reset. Said about this. If you didn't study this, if you don't know what browser reset is, please go and watch that video where I quoted browser reset. There's certain day we spent time and we studied about browser reset. Okay? Okay. So here start. Margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. Okay? Okay. So that's the browser reset. That is the browser reset. That is how it looks like. As a must, this is going to be there. Whether you want it or not, it must be there as a must. You see? Okay. Now let's start. I start now, div. I come here, I say class. Class. I can even give it maybe parent container. Maybe parent box. I want to explain this and everybody understands it very well. Parent box. I come here, I say dot parent box. I open. I come here, I say width 100%. We are now moving 100%. I come, I give height. I give it maybe 50 VH. I come, I say background color. What background color can I choose here? Maybe let me just say, is orange good? I like orange red. Okay. Okay. So even before I can put anything inside, I want to see how it looks like. You see, it is there. It is there. You see it, members? It is there. It is there. You see it? It is there. Okay? Okay. So it is here. So now I want to we're talking about font size. When I put a text here, let me say this is our board. We're talking about this text here. This is a board. This is a board. So we're talking about that text there. This is a ball, and you can see it very well that this is a ball. The text is here. You see it here? You see it here? So we already decided about display flex, align item, and me I want it now in the center here. I want it in the center here where everybody can see it. I want to, by default it puts itself here. By default it is here. But I want it in the center here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come here. I say display. I come here, I say display flex, align items, center, justify content, center. As that is all. I taught you this. Please mark it very well. Okay? Okay? It is now in the center. If I remove one by one, I want to show you how each and everything works. When we say display flex, what happened? What happened? Nothing happened there. Now, when I said align items center, we're just like initiating what is going to take place. These things work at the same time. Do not just work, don't just say display flex then you leave. They work at the same time. Okay? When you say display flex, this is where it goes. Then after, you said justify content, it comes in the center. Here I come here, I say justify content center. As you see here, you see it? It is here. You see it? It is here in the center. Okay? Okay. So we said about what? Font size. Font size. Font size. Font size. I come here. I give here. I give here. Font size. Font size. I give it. I can even give it now. You see when I give it 20 rem, what is going to happen to it? Very big, very huge. It even covers the whole thing. Okay? So let me reduce that one. Doesn't look very nice. Looks very ugly. I said every time I see. You see? Now members, are you seeing this? This is what they call font size. You see? Mark this. I hope you're noting down them in a notebook somewhere. Eh? I hope you're noting down in a notebook somewhere. I hope you're noting down in a notebook somewhere. This is what they call font size. So if I come here, I say maybe 10 pixels. We said about size. We said about measurements. If you are here for the very first time and you know measurements, please go and watch the other video and you see how we started about these measurements. So 10 pixels is very small. We started with that one and we see it. So this one is, let me say 10 rem. 10 rem, you can see it is that size. If I say here, maybe 5 rem, 5 rem, it is also that size as you see it here. You see it, You see it here. Okay, that's good. It is good. Now, members, are you getting it? So maybe right now I don't think that anybody can be disturbed by what they call font size. Font size. You see this? Now there's a difference. Let me just add here something. I explain more about that thing. It is called color. Color / background color. Background color. So members, someone could be here and they are still confused about something like this. This one here, this color here is for, this color you're seeing here is for text. Is for what? Text. Then background color is for this whole thing you're seeing here. This thing that is outside here. Or the color of the square or the color of the rectangle is what they call background color. Remember, are you seeing that? Color, just the word color alone is for color of text. But the background color is the color of the square, color of the rectangle, like that. You see that? Okay. So when you see it's a color of the text. So when I come here, I can even give it color. I can come here and give it color. Maybe I give it maybe. You see the background color is the color of the box, or the color of the triangle, or color of the square, like that. So color. I come here, I give it color. I can even give it maybe color. Maybe. Can yellow work? Let me first see yellow. You see, this is a ball. So it changes to what? To color yellow. You see this, You see this, Okay, I can even change it maybe to purple, depending on what I want, me as me, What you want, you as yourself. Purple, it's like that, So just get this, So me, I don't want color, me I just want black. By default, it comes with a black color. You see this, You see this, By default, it comes in a black color. We just change it to the colors that we want. You see this, Okay. So what is next on our agenda here? We have font weight. Font weight, I told you that the font weight is the boldness of the text. It is the boldness of the what? Of the text. You see it, So I come here, I talk about font weight. They are a lot. They are like 1, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. There's even bold, bolder, lighter, like that. You see this, eh? So I can maybe come and I give it maybe 100. You see, I want to see, trying to show you how it looks 100. 100 is the default one. This is the default one that comes with is 100. Members, are you seeing it? It is 100, eh? The one which it comes with, eh? So if I come here, I give it like 500. Font weight 500. It comes a little bold, eh? A little bold. When I come here, I give it, for example, 900 font weight. You see how it has become very bold, eh? Very bold, and someone maybe can read even from far. This is what they call font weight. This is the font weight. This is how it looks like. Members, are you getting this? Eh? Please note it down in a book somewhere. Note it down in a book. Eh? These are just the font weights and font sizes, how it looks like. So you can just choose maybe your text, how it's going to be, like that. Eh? So by default it comes with the font 100 by default. Eh? By default it comes with the font 100. It goes back to normal like that. Are you seeing, members? I hope you understand. Okay? Let me give you some time. You first breathe, we continue. You first breathe as you look at this, we continue. First breathe as we look at this, we continue. Okay? Okay? I'm giving you like 2 minutes. You first breathe. Oh, okay. Let me give you like 30 seconds at least. You first breathe as you look at this. Then we continue. Okay? Okay. Please take some time and you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Then you don't miss any upcoming videos. And when it's videos like this, you get it immediately. And you learn more and more and more. And you become a full stack developer. Okay? Okay. So now we are going to the next part. Now we are now having font family here. You see here, font family is the next one. This one, I thought that this one is the handwriting of the text. It is the handwriting of the text. By default, this one comes with the default text. It is called the New Times Roman. You know New Times Roman text? By default, it comes with the New Times Roman text. What are some of the disadvantages of this text here? Let me even first break it down. Now, at least we have covered this. We have covered font weight. That one, even if I can remove it. Now I have covered this. Now let me remove this. At least now you have understood this very well. Now, what are some of the disadvantages of now where font family is going to help us? For example, let me tell you that. Let me give you an example. You are working on a hotel website. You are building for someone a hotel website. A hotel website. Hotel website. Hotel website. Because you're going to reach the level of building these things. You just give it some small time. You're going to be when you are able to build these things. You're building a kindergarten website or a nursery website. A kindergarten or a school website. School website for kids. This one is for nursery kids. This one is for young kids, nursery. School website for nursery, those young kids there, those which you are seeing. You're building one like this. Then let me say that you are building a website for advertising a car company that is, I told you to advertise for them, make for them a website, a car company which sells maybe tires, spare tires for cars, a car company website. Then let me say you are also building, they have also told you to build let me give you an example. They have also told you to build, for someone also given you a job to build for him a food website. They are going to sell pizzas. A shop is opening up in town and they are going to sell pizzas. They want to sell these pizzas here. So they want to make for them a food website where they will be making deliveries, online deliveries. So members, this is very crucial. This one here, font family, is very, very crucial. Very crucial. You cannot use New Times Roman all over here. It loses meaning. It loses meaning. This by default it comes with the New Times Roman. You see this? By default it comes with the New Times Roman. By default it comes with the New Times Roman. If you use this New Times Roman everywhere here, on all these websites here, which are going to be building in the future, then you'll be looked at as a person who is not professional at what they are doing. So you have to make a website which is for food. Look like for food. You know how good websites look like. Let me give you here an example. Let me say here, let me say like chicken, like Cafe Javas. Cafe Javas. Are you seeing how the font for Cafe Javas looks like? Members, are you seeing how the font for Cafe Javas looks like? Are you seeing how the font for Cafe Javas looks like? You are seeing how the font, are you seeing how the font for Cafe Javas looks like? They are selling these things here. Are you seeing how the font looks like for Cafe Javas? So, members, you have to be very crucial about this. Let me give you another food website. Let me say KFC. KFC. So members, are you seeing how the font looks like here? Are you seeing how the font looks like here? The font is not an ordinary font like the ones which we normally see. These are all unique fonts here. These are all unique fonts, the buggers here. This is not New Times Roman. This is another type of font which you don't know yet. You see even how the font for KFC is. The font just for KFC. So font family is very crucial. Let me show you now when we are talking about, like, for example, a hotel website. Let me go for shared for this hotel and you see it. And we see. So that after some time you will find yourself when you can build these websites here. So I want you to be when you are extremely serious. So these fonts here, you see here that the font of Sheraton Hotel is different, is totally what? Different from New Times Roman. This is not New Times Roman font. This is different font from New Times Roman. You see this? Members, are you seeing this? This one here, Marionette Bonvoy. This one here is different from the fonts which you normally know. You see this? You see this? This is not New Times. This is different font. You see this? This is a hotel website. It's a different font. You see this? Okay. So this is very crucial. A hotel website. Now let me give you, for example, a kindergarten website, and you see it. Let me say here, kindergarten school. Kindergarten schools. And you see. you see how the font looks like? A childly font, a childly font. Are you seeing how the school, how the website looks like this one here? Members, are you seeing this? Yeah? Look, concentrate on the website. Look at how the website looks like. This is not New Times Roman. This is a different type of font. Members, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, members? Eh? This is a different font from the ones which we know, depending on the type of website you are going to make. Are you seeing this? Eh? Even now, let's now change and we go for a car website and we see. Car website. And we see how the font looks like. So, members, are you seeing this is now a place where they are selling cars? Eh? The font also changes a little bit. It is not the ordinary font which we know. Members, are you seeing this is very, very, very crucial. I'm taking some time so that I can explain this in detail and you understand it very, very, very well. Eh? You seeing all this? They are selling cars here. They are selling cars. They are selling cars here. The font changes. The font which is here changes. You see this? Eh? Understand this. Crucial, very crucial. Note it down in the book. Eh? So how do we do that? Eh? So how do we do that? By default, our system comes, our website, our systems, they normally come with default font, New Times Roman. So how do we change this font here, the one which we want? There is somewhere where we have, I'm going to note this down here. At least you have understood this, you have understood this, you have understood this, you have understood this. So, even if I take it off now, if I take it off, so now when I come here, font family, as you see it here, font family here, we get these fonts. So now I get these. Of course, the fonts are there. They are what they call default fonts. Already the default fonts are there. Default fonts are already there within the system. Eh? And also they are also what they call Google fonts. Google fonts. Eh? So you can decide to choose. You can use the ones which are already there in the system, or you can use the ones which are what? Which are not there. The ones which are coming from Google. So let me just show you how the default fonts look like. When I come here and select box, I say font family. Font family. There are various fonts. There is sans serif, monospace. You see these ones here. Sans Dios, case, like this here. Eh? You see all these ones which are here. I can even use cursive. You see cursive? And I see how it looks like. You see how it has changed? It's now like a playful font. Eh? Then I can maybe change and I say maybe which one can I put here? Font family. There are others. I can use this one, Franklin Gothic, like this, and I see how it looks like. You see how it looks like? The font is there. That is what they call font family. You see it here, but me sometimes I don't like to use these ones here which are there. I want to use the ones which are the best of the best. Yeah? You can use the ones which are there, there is no problem. They are here. They have given you any one which is there. You can even choose this one and you see how it looks like. It's like this. Yeah? This is a board. You see this? Okay. So you can choose the one which you feel like is good for you. But let me show you how the ones which are nice, very, very, very nice fonts, where they are. Let me show you where the nice fonts are. I come here to Google. I open here. I hope you have a notebook when you're writing down this, but do not get confused. So I come here and I say Google fonts. I come here, browse Google Fonts. So I type in here maybe something. I can just bring this one which I want. Maybe this is a bold. I get this exact text here, or part of the text. I copy it here. Then they bring for me various fonts that which I can like. So I just look at them like this. This is a bold. This is a bold. This is a bold. This is a bold. Maybe this one looks like somehow something like a joking font. But let's see. Let's keep going down. Okay. There's also this one here. You see it? I've chosen that one. I've chosen this one. It looks very good. It's very good. It's very good. This one here. It's a dancing script. It's called dancing script. I say get font. You see? I say get font. So I come here and I say get embedded code. Okay? Now they're going to give me the code for this particular font. We have to move this one here. Okay, it is here. So members, I come. Look at this very well. Look at this very well. Look at this very well. Members, I hope you are seeing this very well. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this link here you are seeing here. I'm going to copy this link you are seeing here. I'm using this link here where there is href, https, fonts. This one wants to look like the link which we have here. Link styles down which links us to our style.css here. So it wants to look the same. So we just copy this and we bring here in our head, and we put here and we put there. You see, it is there. It wants to look the same. So I come here. I see it here. I come, I copy. I can copy all this if I want. I copy all this. Font weight, all of it as you see it here. Font optical sizing, I can copy all of that. Then I come. I first move this font size and font weight. To avoid confusing, I put all of this here. The font weight, font size. Let me first take it back. Okay. I'm just going to come here. I copy this. Don't mind about the other one. Just copy this. Font family only. Font family only here. Font family only here. So come here. Put this there. You see it? Just put only that. Then we see. Members, are you seeing this? 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 Note it down. Note it down. Note it down. Font family. Note it down. I've just copied only the font family from this here. Font family only here. Dancing script cursive. Okay? Okay. So just note that down. I've gotten the link which is here. I've just gotten only this link here, and I have put only the font family. I've copied the font family from here and I've put it there. This is how it looks like. So members, are you seeing this? Members, are you seeing this? Members, are you seeing this? Okay. So I hope you are seeing where we are going, where we are heading. So if you have a hotel website, all those ones, they all have their different fonts. So do not remain on the same font. Someone will say that you're not professional art, or yet you are a professional what? Developer. You see this? Okay. So let me take some time. I wait for you to write down something small as we go. We are going to the next. We are going for the next thing. Okay. Giving you like some 2 seconds. You rest a bit as you reflect on what we have studied. Okay. Okay. So take some time and hit the subscribe button, and you don't miss any of the coming videos. See this? I don't want to miss any of the coming videos. Once they come like this, you'll be able to master them. Okay? Okay. So take some time, hit the subscribe button, and we'll keep moving. Okay? Okay. All our coming lessons, day 10, we are going to talk about Clip-Path. Day 11, we're going to talk about web cards. I think by around like day 15, around there, you will be you'll be like able to build, for example, a website of your own. Website of your own. You see this? Okay. So we have started this Google fonts. We have started all this. We have started the font family. We have started the font family. Now we can remove that one. Now I think now you know where each and everything lies. So inside now it is box shadow. Box shadow. Yeah? Box shadow. Yes, so members, I hope right now you are good. You are good too. From where we are right now, I'm giving you some time you breathe. I'm giving you some time you breathe. Then we are going to enter something new. Okay? We're going to enter something new. So this is how our lesson was here. You're seeing here. Okay. So there's something I'll teach you. Something I want to teach you that is different. So we have seen this, we have seen this, we have seen this, we have seen this. Now I'm going to the box shadow. Now, before I can go to the box shadow, it has reminded me of something. It is called the text shadow. You see this? Text shadow. I'm going to teach you this text shadow and also box shadow. Yeah? So what is text shadow? Text shadow is a shadow outside the text. Yeah? A shadow outside the text. A shadow outside the text. You see this? It's a shadow outside the text. Okay? So how does this shadow look like? The shadow can come either from this side, or from this side, or from this side, or from this side, or from the other side, like that, depending on what you want it to be, how you want it to be. You see this? So let me explain this very well, and you see. So let me just suppose we have, for example, a word here. I'm going to explain to you how text shadow is, and you see. Let me just give an example. We have a word here. Is text. How the shadow is going to look like. Yeah? How the shadow is going to look like. My word is here, text. Yeah? So, how is the shadow going to look like? I want to explain very well. Depending on the person teaching you, but me as me teaching, there are very many ways of writing text shadow. There are very many ways of writing text shadow, but for me, my way of writing text shadow is text shadow. I give it offset X, then offset Y, offset Y, then blur color. This is my way of writing text shadow. Members, are you seeing this? Mark this down very well. Right? Mark it down very well. Mark it down very well. the way of writing text shadow is like this. There are other ways, but right now you get this one. It's the easiest. It is the easiest. Yeah? It is the easiest. Text shadow is equal to offset x, offset y, then black, then color. So how to explain to you how this works? Yeah? So how is an offset? If I want the text shadow to go, if I want the text shadow to go, I want the text shadow to go left like this. I want the text shadow to go this side here like this. Eh? You mark this very well. Mark this very well. I want the text shadow to go this side here. What am I going to do? Let me say that I have a number line. I want to put a number line here. Eh? I'm even going to bring a number line. We understand this from the word go. I'm going to bring a number line, and we understand this from the word go. Yeah? My text is there. Number line is here. It's there. It's here. It's here. Just I want to do this for you to understand. Yeah? Is here. Is here. Is here. Is here. Members, I want to do all this for you to understand this concept very, very, very well. Yeah? Is here. Is here. Is here. You know the number line, how it works very well? So which side is positive and which side is negative? Eh? So here above here it is positive. Eh? Here we have, for example, here you may find that here we have 0. In between here we have 0. 0. You see this? Eh? Number line there has 0. Then here we have here we have 1, but this is positive 1. This is positive 1. This is positive 2. Members, I want us to understand this very well. Yeah? 2. This is 2. This is 3. So members, are you seeing this? Eh? Then here below here is negative 1. Negative 1. Members, I want to take time and you understand this very. This is 0. This is negative 1. This is negative 2, negative 2, this is negative 2. Eh? So, are you seeing this? Eh? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3 going upwards. The number line is here. Then here is negative 1, this is negative 2. Eh? Then, on the x-axis, this is the y-axis. This is the y-axis. This is the y-axis. I can even label it here. This is the y. This is the y-axis. This is the y-axis, as you see it. Eh? Please understand this. Understand this from the word go. Understand this from the word go. Understand this from the word go. So this is the y-axis. Then this one here is the x-axis. This is the x-axis we're going to see here. So this is 0. When you bring here, this one is 1. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. Yeah? I want to bring this to you. I've even taken some time because I want you to understand. 2, 3. So this is positive. These ones are positive. Yeah? But the ones which are this side here, they are negative. Yeah? The ones which are this side are negative. Yeah? So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3 here. So 1, 2. No, this is -1 here. This is negative 2 here, and then we have -3 here. There. So -3 is there. So members, I want you to see this. Understand this text shadow. Yeah? So let me just say I'm going to use pixels. Yeah? You can use frame, you can use pixels, you can use the ones that you want. Yeah? So let me say that I want my text shadow to go this side. I want my text shadow to go this side. Yeah? My text shadow, I want it to go this side here. Yeah? And maybe down. I want my text shadow to go this side and down. Yeah? So what am I going to do? X, where is X? I'm going to choose maybe, let me say like 2 pixels. I'm going to choose my text to go this side here. Since it's going this side here, yeah? Members, I understand. Yeah? Since I want it to go this side here, this side here, yeah? The other side you can see it is this side here is a negative side. I want to bring this to you here, and you see also what is happening here. If I copy here and I bring it here, copy, put there. So members, I want you to see this very well and you understand. Just understand. Everyone understand this. Eh? Understand this. Eh? Just understand this very well. Eh? So if I want my text to go this side here, I've chosen that my text is going to go this side here. Eh? I'm going to maybe say that I want to use maybe 2 pixels. Eh? If it's going this side here, this side, the left, this right hand side here, eh? So that means it's going in the positive side. Positive side. Do you see? There's something I want to show you. If it is, you can remember that this is the x-axis. X-axis. This is the x-axis. Eh? So if it is going this side, that means it's going in the positive side. Eh? It is going in the positive side. Members, do you see this? Members, do you see this? I think here I made some bit of mistake here. Let us go with this. So members, if it's going like this, that means you see this side is negative, and this side is what? Positive. This side is negative. This side is negative, and this side is positive. This side is negative, and this side is positive, and this side is positive. You see this? So if I want my shadow to go this side in a positive direction, I'm going to put there, here where it is, I'm going to put there 2 pixels. It's going in the positive direction, this side here. I'm going to say it's going this side, this side here, this side. I'm going to say 2, 2 pixels. It's going by this side. I'm going to just choose, as I said, I can maybe choose 3, I can maybe choose 4. It's going this side. So I say 2 pixels here, where it is positive X offset. Then here, where there is Y offset. If my text is going, if I want my shadow to go up, if I want my shadow to go up, then I will put here, maybe I can maybe even put maybe 2 again, and I want it to go 2 pixels up. 2 pixels up. So I want my shadow to go this side right, and also to go up. I want my shadow to go like this. I want my shadow to go this side and this side. I'm going to put here 2 pixels going up, and also 2 pixels going this side. 2 pixels going this side and 2 pixels going this side. Then here the black color, I can just choose anything. I can maybe choose like 5 pixels or 10, like that, depending on the intensity that I want it to be. So I can come here, I choose, for example, I come here, I choose like, for example, 5 pixels. I say here, then the color here is, this one is the intensity, this one is the intensity, the black. This one here is the intensity. Then I come here and I choose the intensity of this color. And maybe I choose like gray. You see? Members, note this very well. Note this very well. Offset of X, offset of Y, then the amount of blur you want, and then gray here. So when I come here on my text here, this is a ball. You see this text here? This is a ball. I come here and I say maybe the same exact thing that I have explained. I say text shadow. I come and I say 2 pixels, 2 pixels, 2 pixels up, 2 pixels X. The first one is X and Y. X, Y. Then I choose, maybe I say 5 pixels. And I choose maybe gray. I want to see how my text is going to look like. You see, the shadow has come. Even if I remove I may first comment the orange color, and we see how it is. Members, are you seeing how my text is? Members, are you seeing how my text is? Are you seeing the shadow that I put on my text there? Are you seeing the shadow that I put on my text? Are you seeing the shadow that I put on my text? Are you seeing the shadow that I put on my text? So the amount of this is what they call blur here. This is blur. So if I add this one maybe to 15 pixels, it will be more blur. Are you seeing it will be more blur? But if I put maybe 0 pixels, it will be sharp. Like that, it will be sharp. It will be sharp looking. But maybe let me just say 5 pixels. me say here 5 pixels. So it becomes like this. Members, are you seeing this? These are all the designs that we use when we are making something very powerful. Something very, very powerful. You see this? So I was saying that if we are going up, here we are going up. That is why it is what? It is going up. The shadow is going up, and also it is coming this side. So what happens if, for example, I say that I don't want it to go like this. I don't want it to go like this. I want my shadow to go this side here. I want my shadow to go this side, and maybe it goes down. I want my shadow to go this side, and maybe it goes down like this. What am I going to do? If I want my shadow to go this side and it goes down, that means I'm going to go negative x-axis this side, negative x-axis this side, as you see, negative x-axis this side, as you see, like this. That means I'm going to go like, for example, this side I count 0, -1, -2. So my it's going to be -2 pixels. Or I can even put negative for the ones which we want. Negative. Then I want it to go down. What is it going to become? It's going to become now also negative. Because I want it to go now down. You are seeing, since I want this one to go down like this, it's also going to become, I wanted it to go down. So even here it's going to be -2 pixels. Also here. And you see. Because I want it to go down and down. Just use this to understand. Just use this to understand. So, members, are you seeing? I wanted it to go this side and also go down. So how is it going to look? I can come here and maybe test it, and I see -2 pixels and maybe -2 pixels. How does it look like? I come back here, you see. I refresh the browser. So members, are you seeing how it is? It is going this side and also going down. You see this, You see this, It's going this side and down. This side. So you can change, you can manipulate this this text shadow the way you want. I can even come and I say that maybe I want it to maybe like maybe I want it to go up and up, all of it down, and like I want it to go down and up. It depends on what you want, you as you. You see this? So that is what they call text shadow. Text shadow. You get this? Text shadow. Text shadow. So let me first comment and someone sees it very well. Text shadow. So you can even note this in a book somewhere. Note this in a book somewhere, and you don't fail to understand it very well. Let me give you like 2 minutes. You like some small, not minutes, some small seconds as you breathe. You're going for next one. So members, those ones who are not yet subscribed, please hit that button, that you don't miss any coming videos. Okay? Okay. So, you know what makes, now let's go to the next one. You know what makes a text shadow and box shadow different? All the same? This one makes it very easy, is that box shadow and text shadow, they are all the same. Box shadow and text shadow, they are all the same. Where I would have put a text now, I just put the box here. My box, that this is the principle it's going to follow also. My box. It's the same principle it's going to follow. It is the same principle it is going to follow. You understand? So, let me come here. I hope you have understood this very well. I hope you have understood this. So let me come and I remove this. even here it is gone. I bring back my orange here. It is there. I've removed the text. I hope you have noted everything that we have done. I hope you have noted everything that we have done. Okay? Okay. So here I'm going to introduce what they call another box inside here. What I can call as child, maybe child box inside this box here. Dot child box, it is like that. Child box inside this parent box as you see it here. So I come here, I maybe specify, I come outside, I don't come inside the parent box. Come outside, I say dot child box. I come here, I give it, for example, width. I may give it, for example, 200 pixels. And I give it maybe height 200 pixels. Then I give it background color, let me say blue. So it is here. It is here. I've already, I already, even if I come and I move all this which is inside here and I restart it afresh for you to understand, this is the parent container which is here. So by default it is this side. So I come here, I say background color, I give it maybe width 100%. I come, I give height maybe 50 view edge. I give background color. I want to repeat this one for just for you to understand. Orange, red. So it's like this. So I want to put it in the center. What am I going to do? My child box which is here, it has 200 pixels width, 5 pixels height, like that. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come here and say display, flex, align items, center, justify content, center. So this is how it looks like in the middle here, as you see it here in the middle, as it looks like here. Okay. Okay. So I now want to put box shadow. Very, very, very simple. The principle we explained here is the principle we are going to use. If I want my shadow, look at this. Let me explain this afresh. Negative is this side. This side is positive. You see this? On the x-axis. But now on the y-axis, when you go up, it is positive, and when you go down on the y-axis, it is negative. You see this? So I want my shadow to go like this. I want my shadow to go like this. I want my shadow to go this side. I want my shadow to go up. I want it to go like this. And maybe like this. Okay? This is what I want. I want my shadow to go up and like this. So what am I going to do? Since I want my shadow to go this side and this side, I want the shadow to go this side and to go this side up. So what am I going to do? I'm going to look at the x-axis like this. It is going this side. I want to go this side. So I count 1, 2. I can even maybe put 3 pixels if I want, but me I like 2. So since it's going this side, I'll put here it is not negative 2. Negative 2 is if it's going this side on the left. So it's going on the right hand side, so it is 2, positive 2. You can even put 5, positive 5, depending on what you want. Then since I want it to go also up, So my y offset here, my y offset becomes, if I want to go up, I can maybe use this 2, or I can maybe choose 3. There's no problem. You see this? Maybe 3 is going 1, 2, 3 like that. I need to go up and this side. Eh? Then maybe here I can maybe choose maybe 6 gray. You see? You see? Yeah, I go with that maybe. That's what I want. I come here on the child box here. I say box shadow. I give it 2 pixels. What did I put here? 3 pixels on the y offset. 3 pixels. Then what else did I put? I put 6 pixels blur on the blur. 6 pixels on the blur and gray on the what? On the color. Okay. I want to see how it looks like now. Members, are you seeing how it looks like? I can maybe first try to remove the orange and you see. Members, are you seeing now how it looks like? It is this side. Are you seeing the text, the box shadow is here. Eh? If I remove the box shadow, this is how it looks plain as it is. When I put the box shadow, this is how it becomes. It does that. If I say that maybe 10 pixels, and maybe 5 pixels, you see how it looks like? Eh? Maybe I may even just say maybe 10. Remember, are you seeing how the shadow looks like the box shadow? I hope you have understood this. Yeah? I hope you have understood this from scratch. Yeah? Okay. So note this somewhere. It's also the same we can use for box. It's the same we can use for box shadow. You see? The same. Note this somewhere. Okay? Okay. Now we have what they call border radius. Yeah? Border radius. Yeah? Border radius. So I can maybe remove this off for some time here. Okay, it is there. So border radius is there. When you go back here, border radius is the level of roundness of a shape. The level of roundness of a shape. Level of roundness of a shape. So if you want, in most cases, these cards which normally look like this, these boxes which look like this, these ones are very sharp boxes. They are very sharp boxes. They don't look good on the UI for someone to see. So we normally use what they call border radius. Border radius is, we normally put it in terms of percentages. When you first come here, I mark it and you see. Border radius. We normally put that one in terms of percentages. Maybe like it can be like 10%. It can be like maybe 15%. It can be like 20%. It can even be pixels. If you can even put pixels, but I would prefer that you use percentages here. But 50% is the complete roundness of the what? Of the box. Yeah. So let me show you here. When I come on the child box here, on this one here, I put, for example, I've just first commented the box shadow. I come here, I say border radius. I say 10%. So how is it going to look like? Members, are you seeing what it has become? Border radius is the roundness of the what? Of the square. If there is no border radius, that is why the angles are sharp. There is 0 border radius. By default, there is 0 border radius. That is why the angles are sharp like this. So I can even come here and say border radius is 5, maybe 5%, and you see how it looks like. It's like that. Maybe let me say 1%, and I see how it looks like. It is like that. Very small, very, very small. So if I say maybe 15%, I want to see how it looks like. 15%. It's like that. So if I say maybe 30% border radius, it's like that. If I say 50% border radius, how is it going to look? Like that. Wow, 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 wow. Members, I hope you are seeing this. I hope you are seeing this. Something that was once a square is turned into a circle. Just by border radius. By border radius. By border radius. You see this, very crucial to understand. It is the level of roundness of a shape. Members, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, members? Members, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? In our next class, day 10, we are going to talk about these things more in common. More and more in common. So please don't miss out. Don't miss out this class. In day 10. Okay? Okay. So I hope you don't miss this class here. Okay. So this is the roundness of a shape. The highest roundness is 50% there, as you see. So we bought border radius 50%. It makes a complete circle, as you see here. It's like that. But in most cases, for this circle to be complete, all the sides must be equal. Width must be equal, 200 pixels. Height must be equal. Then you put border radius 50%. Then you make a complete circle. You see this? If I make a mistake and I put maybe width is 300 pixels, what is going to happen? It will never be a complete circle. It will form something like an ellipse. See this thing? It will form something like an ellipse. If I make, for example, 400 pixels, it will never be a complete circle. It will form something like this. All sides must be equal. All sides must be equal. You see this? So if I make a mistake on height, then I put maybe 100, and the other one is greater. Are you seeing how it becomes? Are you seeing how it becomes? So members, to make a complete circle, we require all sides to be equal, and border radius 50%. A complete circle. So even here it will be maybe like, I can maybe choose and say maybe 15%, and it will be like this. By default, this side here in our sheet here where we normally practice from, when I draw a square, it always comes with border radius already with it. You see? Okay? Okay, so I hope you have really enjoyed it. Started from font size here, font weight, font family, box shadow, text shadow. We talked about color, talked about background color, border radius. I hope this lesson has been really great. I hope you have really enjoyed this. So I hope you are getting there. Practice, 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 practice this on a daily basis. That's why I broke this thing in 2 days to practice. You see? Okay. So I hope to see you in the next video. I want to see you in the next video. Okay? Okay, we are going to talk about this clip path. Okay? Clip path. Very common also, another thing we need to talk about.